All right, what's up, everybody? It's January 12th. It's another episode of Stand Tall, and it's Friday. So that means instead of The Art of War, we're going to be doing the Wu Zi um, from the same series, more or less. Let's see. Wu Qi said, we're starting from the beginning, by the way, and we're on number 4, verse 4. Wu Qi said, in order to control your state and your army, you must use rituals to give order to people's behavior. Inspire them with the ideal of righteousness and limit their actions through a sense of honor. Righteousness and honor, right? When a man has a sense of honor, he can both fight in battle and control himself in private, right? Discipline equals freedom, is what I think there. What do you do when no one's looking? However, because how we do anything is how we do everything. However, winning a battle is easy, keeping your gains is not. Therefore, consider a state that defeats its enemies in 5 battles invites trouble. A state that does so in 4 battles wears itself out. A state that defeats its enemies after 3 battles holds its own. A state that defeats its enemies after 2 battles asserts its claim to an empire, while the state that seizes total victory in a single battle creates an empire. There are few examples of a single state managing to defeat all of its enemies after many battles and still forging an empire. Most states will be destroyed in the attempt. So the quicker you can win through order and honor, the better. But I think that's important. We see honor, a sense of honor. Men and humans really ascribe to something like that. Like we ascribe to honor, we ascribe to doing the right thing. We and rituals are important for many reasons. Having your daily cup of coffee, waking up at the same time every day, going to bed at the same time every day. Those are also very important, especially for someone like me who suffers from bipolar. Rituals and having a schedule is so super important. January 12th, out of the Daily Stoic, The One Path to Serenity. The Daily Stoic is by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. Keep this thought at the ready at daybreak and through the day and night. There's only one path to happiness, and that is in giving up all outside of your sphere of choice, regarding nothing else as your possession, surrendering all else to God and fortune. Epictetus, Discourses 4.4.39. This morning, remind yourself of what is in control and what's not in your control, right? Discipline and honor. Remind yourself to focus on the former and not the latter. Before lunch, remind yourself that the only thing you truly possess is your ability to make choices and to use reason and judgment when doing so. This is the only thing that can never be taken from you completely. In the afternoon, remind yourself that aside from the choices you make, your fate is not entirely up to you. The world is spinning and we spin along with it, whichever direction, good or bad. In the evening, remind yourself again how much is outside of your control and where your choices begin and end. As you lie in bed, remember the sleep is a form of surrender and trust and how easily it comes. And prepare to start the whole cycle over again tomorrow. Every day. Every day is a circle. Every day. Every day we have choices. Every day. Every day. We've got to have the honor. We've got to have the trust. We've got to have the rituals. Right? We have to win these battles in one fight so that we can create the army, create the empire, right? We can't struggle with the same thing over and over again and have to fight that battle, mental or physical, 4 or 5 times, because that's not how you build an empire, right? You don't build the empire of your mind by continually having to refight the same fight. You build the empire by building up that strength, flexing that muscle, and doing what we do, right? Doing all of these little things that Sun Tzu says that we're also learning in the Daily Stoic, the little stoicism, the battles day in and day out. And that's how we stand tall.